boring. What do you say I tell you a story instead? Once upon a time, my best friend Jay, me, and my mom went to the Shed Aquarium. After a long day of enjoying the aquatic sights, Jay, my mother, and I were ready to head home. As my mother milled about in the gift shop, Jay and I spotted an interactive exhibit. At last, a way to combine my interest in sea life and my love of touching. It was the Touch a Sturgeon exhibit, part of the Lake Erie display. I immediately ran over, taking no notice of the wet floor sign, painstakingly placed by some well-meaning aquarium employee. I saw only my wet, fishy goal. As I approached the shallow pool, my excitement built. I stood close as possible to the side, leaning over, ready to feel some fish. Then I saw it. One of the sturgeon was swimming my way. I leaned forward as far as I could, hand outstretched and eager. I was suddenly keenly aware of my feet moving without my telling them to, going places they weren't supposed to go, primarily in the air behind me. As I slipped, I saw the wet floor sign to my right. Oh shit. I landed almost directly into center of the small wet pond. The panicked look of the fishes as they swam away from my rapidly approaching body is forever burned into my mind. I stood up quickly as patrons and employees gasped in horror. Children cried. Women screamed. The faint-hearted fell away. I tried my hardest to laugh it off as employees scrambled to find me a towel. After blow-drying myself off in the bathrooms, we met my mom back in the gift shop. She took one look at me, dripping and forlorn, and said, "Oh, Jesus, I don't want to know."
Put me in a special school, 'cause I am such a fool, and I don't need a single book to teach me how to read.